So found out early this morning the tournament had been postponed today. What was going through your head when they announced that from the dock this morning?
You know, when we woke up this morning, looked outside, the trees were folded over. We were pretty sure that they were going to, call the event. But of course, you got to meet your partner, get the boats in the water. You never know when something's going to lay down. And, the NWT or the Cabela's NWT staff made a decision to call the day or cancel the tournament day. And I applaud any decision to where they consider our safety of both our persons and our equipment a great call. Now, what it means for me as an angler is it's going to break my rhythm a little bit, but maybe not. And we had taken yesterday off because it was even worse yesterday. It's going to dirty up the water, and it's going to take some water out of play. It's going to make some water not fishable. There's a big mayfly hatch. It's going to blow some fish around in some areas. They're going to move. And when a pack of fish out here on Lake Erie moves a mile, it all depends on which way you head to try to find those fish. And you've got 4 directions to go, so which theoretically means it moves them 4 square miles because you've got to search out those quadrants or search out those fish. Now, I've got my hummingbird set up on my boat to where tomorrow I may go to some of these wide open areas, these open water areas where I've been fishing, and I'm going to be able to track or look for those fish at 20 to 25 miles per hour, which means I can quickly find the school of fish again, run back up, set up, travel with the wind, and end up catching the fish. And one trick or one tip for open water trolling, especially when you're using offshore planer boards and crawler harnesses, is you want to troll with the wind, because when you get your spread set out, what's going to happen is if you get a fish on or if you slow down, it's going to keep bumping you along and keep everything spread out and everything even. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing this chronologically does is it just makes it to where it's going to be, a lot of guys are going to get home after Father's Day. We're going to be fishing on Father's Day. And not only do I miss my dad at home, but also my boys, Jacob and Nicholas. It's going to be one more day to where I'm going to be away from them.
How much does the 2 days off the water change your strategy, or do you have to adapt to that?
The 2 days off the water is going to change the strategy by, some anglers maybe might lose their edge. You see a pitcher, he's going to try to keep that arm covered up. He's going to try to stay warm. With 2 days off the water, it may create a situation for some anglers where they may cool down. But, with Ross Grothe, Jimmy Bell, Michael Walters, Tom Bruns, a bunch of the other anglers that I hang out with, it's a situation where we keep talking fishing. We try not to get too defocused. What we've been doing pretty much all day, both for the last 2 days, is getting rods ready, stringing lines, putting new Trilene XT on the reels, just getting everything tweaked and everything ready and staying fresh and staying warmed up. And I think as long as I can do that, I'm going to be able to catch some fish and go a little wild.
Have you had a chance to talk to your co-angler very much? How do you feel about that pairing?
My co-angler is a cat by the name of Anthony, and he's young, or younger than me at least, but I'm really excited. We had a great day this morning. I can tell that he is going to be a great fisherman, and one of my secrets is the cookie test. What I'll do with every one of my co-anglers is I'll say, bring some homemade cookies tomorrow. And they'll say, well, geez, I'm from out of town, or I live here, but I'm not going to ask my wife to bake, or I don't bake, or whatever the situation may be. I want to test my co-angler. It's about resilience. It's about, if they can adapt, if they can overcome. It's about, how active or how engaged that angler is going to be with me in the boat. But Anthony passed the cookie test. Not only did he bring homemade cookies today, he's not going to let Gil Mullet or any of the other guys he travels with eats them. He's going to save them till tomorrow, and we're going to have 5 homemade cookies, and I know it's going to be a rock star of a day.
All right, yeah, he seemed pretty excited to be paired up with you. So wish you the best of luck tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you out there.
I'm fired up, man. I'm wild.
Thank you.